Mic test, testing, mic check, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2, testing, 1, 2. Mic check, testing, 1, 1, 2. Mic check.
Regardless.
You're not going to want to miss this.
Jeopardy, like the Everest of trivia.
Spit and truth therapy.
What is Equus?
Nitroglycerin. Avignon.
Hyperglycemia.
You got revenge on that category.
Watch Jeopardy weekdays at 6 p.m. on NBC.
Get a new 2025 Ford F-150 with 0% financing, 0 down, no payments for 90 days, plus a free 2-year premium maintenance plan. Payne Rio Grande City Ford and Payne West Laco Ford.
V's up regardless.
Want to cut the cord and still stay connected? Now you can with the free Valley Central app. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription. Just local news, weather, sports, and original content. Valley Central Plus, now streaming on Roku, Fire.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction.
GM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
Join America's favorite game.
You never know what's going to happen.
For the I can't believe it. And always for the unexpected.
Treat yourself a round of sausage.
That's not it, but thank you.
Weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CBS 4.
Sames get low rates and no payments for 90 days on many of your favorite new Fords in stock. Start online at SamesMcAllenFord.com or visit us and drive local, drive Sames.
South Padre Island. Enjoy endless activities for all ages. Then dance the night away with live music. Savor fresh seafood and discover unique food trucks and shop our charming boutiques. What are you waiting for? Escape the everyday at South Padre Island.
Cut the cord and still stay connected? Now you can with the free Valley Central Plus app. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription. Just local news, weather, sports, entertainment, and original content from the 956's most reliable source. There is always news happening in the Valley. When you see it, share it to Valley Central. See a fire? Share it. If you see it, share it.
And we're back live here at Real Sports Life Network. Like I mentioned earlier, we do have some schools that are feeding off to Hanna with a presentation right now. We have the mini cheer team from Hudson Elementary. Shout out to Delilah on that team. And my family, the Prado family. And like I mentioned, we also have the feeder middle schools here being presented for their attendance tonight. Both Vela Middle School and Oliveira. So tonight here at Brownsville Hanna, they are having middle school night. They're recognizing all their middle school athletes.
Let's give a big welcome to our Economedes High School Lady Jaguar varsity team.
And introducing the visiting team from Edinburg, Economedes, the Jaguars. Number 1, Sarraida Guerrero. Number 2, Gabriela Maldonado. And like I mentioned, that's one of the players to look out for tonight. Number 3, Angela Cano. Number 4, Chantel Thomas. Number 5, Alexa Garza. Number 6, Kitsia Hernandez. Number 7, Alize Rodriguez. Another player to look out for here tonight. Number 8, Debony Trejo, or Debony Trejo. I apologize for any mispronunciations here tonight. Number 9, Juliana Guevara. 10, Valeria Perez. 11, Yvette Hernandez. 12, Amy Quesada. And number 15, Phoenix Cantu. And the Edinburg Economedes volleyball team is led by Coach Soto. And now we're going to see the Brownsville Hanna Golden Eagles make their way to the court. And they're going to go player by player. So we have number 1, Stephanie Cruz. Next up is number 2, Ala Segura. Then we have number 3, Caitlin Esparza. Next we have on the lineup Jennifer Guzman, number 4 for the Eagles. Next up on there, number 6, Melissa Gallardo. Then we have Caitlin Flores, number 7 for the Eagles. Next, walking on the court, player to look out for, according to Coach Hagman, number 8, Sol Guzman. And the next player as well, Karina Cordova. Then we have number 11, Anali Cruz. And another player to look out for, number 12, Jolette Osil. Number 13, Zoe Aldrete. Number 15, Maya Noriega. Number 17, Carlos Soto. And they did miss a number 5, Veronica Medina for the Golden Eagles. And of course, the Brownsville Hanna Eagles are led by Coach Hagman. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we should be ready to start our game here tonight. Stick with us here live on RSO Network.
Time to take a new look, maybe your first look at Buick. If smart, hip, and affordable is for you, Buick's your brand. Fruya Buick, Brownsville, Texas.
I'm not Judge Judy. Duh. But I've worked with her for years, and she's a real sweetheart.
I eat people like you for breakfast.
Judy is back with all new cases.
Have you lost your mind?
Judy Justice.
Weekdays at 3 and 3:30 on CBS 4.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Ford F-150 with 0% financing, 0 down, no payments for 90 days, plus a free 2-year premium maintenance plan. Payne Rio Grande City Ford and Payne West Laco Ford.
V's up regardless.
And right now we have all the visiting schools getting together for a group photo. So now a message from their principal thanking them for their attendance tonight as they become future Hanna Golden Eagles. And motivation towards one another as we get set here to start the game. And live here in Brownsville action after this group photo. So we thank everybody for their patience here tonight. We'll be right back here live on Jaguars take on the Brownsville Hanna Golden Eagles. second now.
Sunny Glen Children's Home has provided a place of hope for every child since
And it looks like the
1936.
Jaguars of Economedes is going to start our game for us here tonight.
And the services we offer, please visit us at www.sunnyglen.org.
And here we go, folks, getting ready to serve our first game here tonight. Again, players to look out for from Edinburg Economedes, number 2, Gabriela Maldonado, number 7, Alize Rodriguez. For the Golden Eagles, players to look out for, number 8, Sol Guzman, number 9,
All right, and here we go, folks.
and number 12, Gillette O'Seal. Both teams wishing each other the best of luck as we get started here. Live push Brownsville back just a little bit, and it's going to go out of bounds. Take on the Jaguars of Edinburg Economedes.
The Jaguars.
Of Edinburg Economedes. Here comes the serve by number 2. Ball tipped a little high. Nicely recovered by the Eagles. We'll pass the ball through the other side of the court. Getting some volleys going here. Number 12 with the setup by number 8. And nicely picked up by the Jaguars. By number 2, Gabriela Maldonado, correction, Ale Segura for the Eagles. 1-1 here, folks. Here come the Jaguars. Nice return, and the ball's... Take a second here to check the shoelaces, and here we go. Serving for the Jaguars, number 3, Angela Cano. Nice hit by the Eagles, good serve, or good set. Up next to serve for the Eagles, or the Golden Eagles, their first lead of the game tonight, 3-2. Here we go, ball serve. Nicely returned by the Jaguars, good set. Great kill, and that's going to give the Jaguars a 3-3 score here. Great shot by number 2, Gabriela Maldonado for the Jaguars. Now 3-3. Next to serve, number 6, Kitsia Hernandez for the Jaguars. Good serve, good set by the Eagles. And with the 4-3 now. Next to serve, number 8, a player to watch here, Sol Guzman. Nice serve. Return a little high. Good communication by the Jaguars is going to send the ball over, but, oh, tip by the Eagles. Looked like it was going to go out there. Good hit, good return. Set up by the Jaguars, and, oh, just misses the deflection. And a great shot by the Jaguars. It's going to tie the game again at 4-4. Up next to serve we have is number 4 from the Jaguars, Chantel Thomas, with a good serve. Nice pickup by the Eagles. And a good kill inside, making the defender miss. And that's going to put the Eagles back up with a score of 5-4. Next to serve for the Eagles, number 11, Anali Cruz. Good hit by the Jaguars there. Good recovery by the Eagles. Number 8 with the shot and deflected by the Jaguars. Here comes the setup. And it's going to be missed just short of the return by the Eagles. So the point will go to the Jaguars. And now we have a tie game, 5-5. Jaguars to serve. Eagles looking to return. Nicely done. Jaguars with the setup. Oh, with a tip drill. And nobody's going to pick it up for the Eagles. And that's going to be an easy point for Edinburg Economedes. Going to put them back up in the lead with a score of 6-5. Here comes the serve. Oh, and just missed the hit there. And that point will go to Brownsville Hanna. And we got a tie game, 6-6. A substitution in for the Eagles. Number 8, Sol Guzman has come back in. And the Eagles will serve by number 12, Jolette Osil. And that's going to go out of bounds. Point goes to the Jaguars. And now they're up 7-6. Up next to serve for the Jaguars, number 9, Juliana Guevara. Gets set up by the Eagles, number 6 with the hit. And picked up by the Jaguars. Short setup by the Eagles, and that's going to go out of bounds. And point will go to the Jaguars. Here comes the serve. The set was a little behind, but nicely delivered. Here come the Jaguars. Nearly blocked by the Eagles. Good setup by the Jaguars, and it would have gone out of bounds, but was touched by the Eagles, and that point will go to the Jaguars. And now we have a 3-point lead for Edinburg Economedes. Here's the serve. Eagles just fell short of the net, and that's going to go to Edinburg Economedes. Eagles with some minor miscues here, trying to look to find a way to get the ball through the other side of the net as they get set for their next point. Nearly blocked, but will be short of being able to recover for the Jaguars, and the Eagles are back now with a point. It's going to put them just down 7-10. Substitution, number 9 for the Eagles now in, Karina Cordova. Here comes the serve. Nicely set. Eagles up with the set. Oh, and just missed the shot here. And point will go to Edinburg Economedes. Substitutions. Now we have number 2 for the Jaguars, Gabriela Maldonado, and the Eagles fail to return, and that'll give Edinburg another point. Score is now 7-12. And the coach for the Golden Eagles will call a timeout. Edinburg Economedes in the lead, 12-7. We'll be back here shortly, here live on RSO Network.
At Marine Military Academy, we educate those who dare to achieve. Those eager to control their future before it controls them. Those who can follow a path so they can eventually make their own. Those ready to join in order to stand out. Welcome to MMA, Forging Tomorrow's Leaders.
And we are back here live in Brownsville, Texas. The Golden Eagles of Hanna going up against the Jaguars of Edinburg Economedes. The Jaguars up 12-7. Eagles looking for a way to come back. And that's going to be in for the Eagles. Great hit by number 12 for Hanna, Jolette Osil. And that'll get the Eagles back on the board. Score is now 8-12. Up next to serve number 8, Sol Guzman. And just goes out of bounds. Point will go to the Jaguars. And we have a 13-8 game now. Economedes a nice serve. And nice. Oh, almost saved by the Golden Eagles there. Lots of miscues going on so far for Hanna as they make another substitution. We're going to see number 7 for Hanna, Alice Rodriguez, for the first time here tonight. Hoping that'll spark up some changes here for Hanna. Economedes with the serve. Set up a little bit behind as they were trying to look for a great hit there. And that's going to go out of bounds, and point will go to the Golden Eagles. That's going to get them back on the board. Here's the serve. Nice serve by the Golden Eagles. Nice blocking by Hanna. That's going to give them the next point. As the Eagles continue to find some momentum to get themselves back in this action. Here comes the serve. And that's going to go out of bounds. Great attempt by the Jaguars. The point's going to go to the Eagles. And that's going to be 11-14 now. Golden Eagles with the serve. Jaguars looking to get the ball over. And that's going to go out of bounds yet again. Point goes to Hanna. And the Eagles starting to build some momentum to get themselves back in the game. Eagles with the serve. Economedes with a nice setup. Ball's gonna go over, almost goes out of bounds. Good pickup by the Jaguars. Number 7 with the shot. Nicely picked up by the Eagles. Number 12 with the setup. And it's gonna go out of bounds. Point goes to the Jaguars. Great little run there by Hanna. And Edinburg Economedes still in the lead. Up next to serve for the Jaguars, number 6, Kitsi Hernandez. Good setup by the Eagles, and a great shot by number 9 of Hanna, Karina Cordova. It's going to put the Eagles now 13-15. Substitution made by Coach Hagman and the Golden Eagles. Up next to serve, number 9, Karina Cordova. Great distance serve there. A low drop by the Jaguars. Good pickup by the Eagles. Here's the setup. And a great shot by the Jaguars by number 12, Amy Quesada. Next to serve for the Jaguars, number 4, Chantel Thomas. Great low serve. Nice pickup by the Eagles. Number 7 with the shot, and that's going to be in. Great shot by Alice Rodriguez. That's going to put the Jaguars up 17-13. Here comes the serve with a quick set back to the Jaguars. Number 9 with the shot. Almost went out of bounds, picked up by the Eagles. Number 18 is going to hit the ball over. Nicely recovered by Economedes. Number 7 with a great shot. Does get deflected by the Eagles and goes out of bounds. And the score is now 18-13 in favor of the Jaguars. And the Jaguars looking to get some momentum again. Eagles with the set. Oh, and nearly goes over the net, but point will go to the Jaguars. And extend their lead, 19-13, folks. Economedes on a 4-point run. Nearly got that ball missed. Nicely sent over to the Jaguars. Number 12 with the setup for the Eagles. Level with a nice shot, but just goes out of bounds. And the Edinburg Economedes Jaguars with a 5-point run will put them up 20-13. I'm liking the power coming from the Eagles, but it's just falling out of bounds to keep this game alive. Great pickup. Oh, a nice fake setup. Number 7 with a kill inside the court. 6-point run now, 21-13. Economedes lead. Here comes the next serve for the Jaguars. Oh, nearly blocked by the Eagles. But Economedes with just enough power to get it over and not be able to be returned. Score is now 22-13, a 9-point lead with a timeout called by Coach Hagman and the Golden Eagles. We'll take a short break here. Stick with us here live at the RSO Network.
On Valley, state, and national political issues. Join us as we feature in-depth interviews and original, unbiased reporting on topics important to you. Sunday at 6:30 a.m. on NBC 23.
Sames McAllen Ford is giving you huge savings during the final days of the Ford Summer Sales Event. Take $15,000 off MSRP on a 2025 Ford F-150 XLT. Get low rates and no payments for 90 days on many of your favorite new Fords in stock. Even 2025 Ford F-150 Lightnings get 0% for 72 months and may even qualify for a $7,500 tax credit. Start online at SamesMcAllenFord.com or visit us and drive local, drive same.
And we're back from the timeout break. The score 22 for the Jaguars and 13 for the Eagles. Economedes needing just 3 more points to win the first set. Here comes the serve. Nicely tipped by the Jaguars. Is going to give them the extra point, or the next point. And that's going to build them a 10-point lead with an 8-point run. Eagles with the setup. Nice shot, but greatly picked up by the Jaguars as they get set for their next return. Eagles looking for the setup. Great shot and good recovery by the Golden Eagles as they're looking to get the ball over, and they do. Now the Jaguars looking to send it back. Nice tip and good recovery by the Eagles. This is a good sequence here, folks. Golden Eagles getting ready for the setback. Jaguars looking to push it back, and it's going to go over. Number 12 for the Eagles with the fake set. Nicely picked up by the Jaguars. Number 7 with the hit, and recovered by the Golden Eagles. Nearly into the net, and will be put up yet again. Nearly blocked by the Eagles. Good hit by the Eagles, and it's going to be off. Just shy of the return, and that's going to go to the Jaguars of Edinburg Economedes. And they're 1 point away of securing the first set here, folks. Here come the Jaguars with the return. Nicely picked up by the Eagles. Here comes number 7 for the Jaguars, and blocked by the Eagles. Here's the fake set, and it's gonna fall just shy with the 3 hit, no return. Set point goes to the Jaguars of Edinburg Economedes as they'll take set number 1. As both teams will rotate, we'll take a short break. Stick with us here live on Real Sports Live Network.
Ready to drive
drive with confidence? Arroyo Driving School helps teens and adults become safe, skilled drivers. Our certified instructors teach the latest techniques to ensure you're prepared for any road. With quality vehicles and hands-on training, we give you the skills to drive responsibly. Get started today.
At H-E-B, we have a great variety of quality meats. Whether you're planning a carne asada for the familia and amigos or a casual weeknight dinner for two, our H-E-B certified meat cutters will gladly customize your meat order with the best variety of cuts. H-E-B, here everything's better.
The standard of excellence has always been Cadillac, so be iconic and drive one. Free your Cadillac, Brownsville, Texas.
This summer, it's time for mimosas and brunch with the girls. A beachside lunch with the kiddos. Delicious Bayside burgers. And world-famous fried shrimp with a cold one. South Padre Island has your breakfast, lunch, and dinner plans covered. Book your summer getaway today. Visit sopadre.com.
Vaqueros Nation, a new weekly show highlighting UTRGV athletics, an exclusive look at football, diving, golf, and more. Saddle up and join Vaqueros Nation, Saturday at 11:30 a.m. on CBS 4.
And here we go, getting ready, set for set number 2. Lots of good action coming from the first set. A couple of good kills by the Jaguars of Edinburg Economedes. Ended that last set on a 9-point run. That gives game 1 to Edinburg Economedes. So they'll be up 1-0. And the Golden Eagles of Hanna will serve to start the second set. As the Eagles look to bounce back from the first set, we'll serve the ball first to start this set. Serve will start by number 3, Caitlin Esparza. And away we go. Eagles looking to recover. We'll send the ball over. Jaguars with the setup. Nice hit and good recovery by the Golden Eagles. Jaguars with the fake set. Nicely picked up by Hanna. Number 8 with a drop shot and picked up by the Jaguars. And returned by the Eagles. Number 2 with the setup. And just goes over the net, not able to be returned by the Golden Eagles. So the first point of the next set will go to the Jaguars, as they get set to serve. Serve is made by number 2, Gabriela Maldonado, and not able to be returned. An ace for the Jaguars. This is going to put him up 2-0, and not able to make it over the net, and that'll go to Hanna. And that'll give the Eagles a chance to serve yet again. Next server for the Golden Eagles, number 8, Sol Guzman. And that's going to go out of bounds. Point 2, Edinburg Economedes. Next to serve for the Jaguars, number 3, Angela Cano. As they look to extend the lead. Nicely served. Good recovery by the Eagles. Great block by Hanna. Do get the ball over, and that's going to be inbounds, as none of the Eagles look to return that. And that's going to go to the Jaguars. Score is now 4-1 in favor of Edinburg Economedes as Hanna looks to come back. Is that going to be tipped? No, no tip called. And that's going to go to Edinburg. The Eagles didn't like that call. Edinburg all in favor of it. Puts them on a 2-point streak, looking to extend it. Nicely served. Eagles looking to return. Nice shot by number 11. Good cleanup by the Jaguars. And that's going to be missed and in. And put Edinburg Economedes up 6-1 now. Jaguars with the serve. Nicely set. Here come the Eagles. And nicely placed just inside and over the net. Hanna now getting back on the board. Substitution being made for the Golden Eagles. Next to serve, we have number 17, Carla Soto, for Hanna. Good serve, good cleanup by the Jaguars. Good pickup by Carla. Here come the Jaguars with the hit. And nearly blocked, but goodly returned. Here are the Golden Eagles getting ready to set it up. Decides to shoot it over, and the officials looking to discuss it. And the point will go to the Jaguars. I want to say correction for the Eagles. The score should be 3-6 now. Keep an eye on the scoreboard. I believe they caught it an even, so I think they're going to reset that play. And that's going to go out and will go to Hanna. And now it'll be 3-6. Eagles looking for a comeback. Here comes the serve. Nearly blocked or nearly returnable. The falls just short. Point will go to Economedes. The score is now 7-3. And a great shot for the Jaguars will now put them up 4-7. Correction, a miss by the Jaguars. Point to the Eagles. Eagles getting ready to serve. Nicely served. Here come the Jaguars with the return. And it's going to go out of bounds. And point will be given to Hanna. And the score is now 5-7. Comes the serve. Jaguars with the fake set. Eagles keeping their calm and cool composure. Here comes the set. And blocked by the Jaguars. Eleven with the ball over the net. Jaguars with the short set. And it's not going to go over, and it's going to go to Edinburg Economedes on a great sequence by the Jaguars. Substitution being made. The score is now going to be 8-5 in favor of the Jaguars. Nice serve. Eagles looking to bounce back. And a great hit by the Eagles, not being able to be returned. Going to put them back on the board. Score is now 6-8. Substitution being made by the Golden Eagles. Number 8 is now in the game, Sol Guzman. Up next to serve for the Golden Eagles, number 11, Anali Cruz. Edinburg with the fake set. Eagles, nice pickup. And it is tipped and will go out of bounds as the Jaguars were trying to return it. Will fall short. And the Eagles now bring the heat with a score of 7-8. Eagles with the set. And just over the line, and that'll go to Edinburg Economedes. Score is now 7-9 in favor of the Jaguars. Nice serve, and not returnable by the Eagles. That'll be an ace for the Jaguars. And that'll put him up 10-7. Eagles with the short return. Nicely picked up by the Jaguars. Hanna with the overhand. Edinburg with the shot. And nicely picked up by the Eagles. And a nice overhand ball easily picked up by the Jaguars for the kill. Put them up 11-7. Economedes on a 3-point run now. As the closest deficit by Hanna was 7-8, now we're at 7-11. So miscommunication by the Eagles there, and that's going to go over. And that point will be awarded to the Jaguars. Jaguars with a nice serve, nicely picked up by the Eagles. Number 12 with the return, and good dive by the Jaguars. Number 2 misses the fake setup, and that's going to go to Hanna as they get themselves back on the board with a score of 8-12. Substitutions on both sides. Oh, and a missed serve by the Hanna Eagles. The point will go to the Jaguars. Nice serve by the Jaguars. Unreturnable by the Eagles. That'll bring up an ace for Economedes. And that's going to put them up 14-8. Good pickup by the Eagles, looking to return it. Nicely done. Jaguars looking for the attack. And the Eagles looking to push it back. Nice hit. And with the missed tip, that'll go for the Hanna Golden Eagles. And the score is now 9-14. Hanna really needing some momentum to keep themselves in this set. Lots of miscues early on in the first 2 sets. Serve next by number 3, Kaylin Esparza. And it's going to go out of bounds. Good awareness by the Eagles back end. We'll put them up now 10-14. Eagles to serve. Nicely done and picked up by the Jaguars. Here comes the set too close to the net. We'll send it back just a little and enough to send it over. Edinburg with the short hit. And Hanna looking to send it back. And a miss hit is going to give the points to the Golden Eagles. And Hanna getting themselves closer to tying the game up. Here comes Esparza with the serve. Nicely set. Nice tip over by number 6 of Hanna, Melissa Gallardo. And a good return by the Jaguars. Great kill, but a greater recovery by the Jaguars. As they're looking to set here, looking for it again by number 8. And nicely picked up by the Jaguars as the ball does go over, looking to set it back, and would have gone out of bounds, but got picked up. Here's the set yet again, and a great recovery. Jaguars looking to send it over, and they do get it. Hanna looking to set it back up. Number 8 with the shot. Nearly blocked by the Jaguars. Setting it back up. And picked up by the Eagles. Number 8 with the shot yet again, and picked up by the Jaguars. Eagles looking to find any way at this point to get it in for a point. As the Jaguars doing the best they can, and there's the point for Edinburg. Great sequence in this set, and it'll go to Edinburg Economedes. Score is now 11-15 as the serve is up. Here's the shot, nicely blocked by the Jaguars as the Eagles look to reset. And it just falls out of bounds, and that point will go to the Jaguars. Edinburg with the serve. Nicely put back as the Eagles look for a hit, and they got it! By number 9, the Golden Eagles, Karina Cordova, will put the Eagles just 4 points off from the tie. Substitution being made by the Golden Eagles. Up next to serve for the Golden Eagles, number 2, Ale Segura. Great set, and the hit's gonna go just out of bounds. Point goes to Economedes, and the score is now 12-17. The Golden Eagles earlier had some great momentum during that last long sequence, but the defense of the Jaguars just too much. Hanna looking to send it over, do get it. Jaguars trying to send it over, and it's gonna fall short. Point to the Eagles. As the Eagles bench starting to make a little bit of noise, give their team some momentum to get themselves back in the game. Up next to serve for the Eagles, number 17, Carla Soto. Nice serve. Jaguars looking for the return, and that's gonna go out of bounds. Great awareness yet again for the Eagles. I think the Economedes side thought there was a tip, but there wasn't, and that's gonna go to Hanna. The Eagles looking to find a way to come back, just down by 3. Here comes the serve. Nicely blocked by Hanna, number 9, Karina Cordova. Number 11 with a great return. That's going to put the Eagles up another point and get them closer to tie the lead. Eagles now on a 3-point run as number 17, Carla Soto, still serving for the Golden Eagles. Nice return by the Jaguars. Great set. Eagles looking to set it back on. Oh, and a miss hit by the Jaguars. Will get the Eagles 1 point closer. Eagles on a 4-point run are now just down by 1, 16-17. And a serve once again by Hanna. Good return by the Jaguars. Eagles setting it up. Great kill and in by Hanna. And that's going to force the Economedes to call a timeout. Even game here on set number 2. Stick with us here live on Real Sports Live Network.
Join America's favorite game.
You never know what's going to happen.
For the I can't believe it. And always for the unexpected.
Treat yourself a round of sausage.
That's not it, but thank you.
Weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CBS 4.
You're not going to want to miss this.
Jeopardy, like the Everest of trivia.
Spit and truth therapy.
What is Equus?
Nitroglycerin. Avignon.
Hyperglycemia.
You got revenge on that category.
Watch Jeopardy weekdays at 6 p.m. on NBC 23.
And we're back here in Brownsville, Hanna. The score is now 17-7. The Eagles on a 5-point run now, if I'm not mistaken. The score is now 17-17. Serving for the Eagles, number 17, Carla Soto with the serve. Nice putback by the Jaguars, but good cleanup by the Eagles. Great blocking by the Jaguars, going to put them back in the lead. The score is now 18-17. Substitution by the Jaguars. And up next to serve for Edinburg Economedes, number 10, Valeria Perez. Eagles looking to distract him. And a nice serve made by the Jaguars. Reverse set. Oh, and it's a great return by the Eagles. Going to put them back to tie the game up 18-18. Great hit by number 9, I believe, Karina Cordova. And we're all tied up yet again, folks. Eagles with a good return, being down by 5 earlier. Nice set, and the point will go to the Eagles and will give them the first lead of the set, 19-18. Serves being made by number 9, Karina Cordova. As the Eagles look to extend the lead. And was close to going over. Eagles with the set. 11 with a nice tip, but recovered by the Jaguars. Good return, good cleanup by the Eagles. Nice tip over. Good pickup and awareness by the Jaguars. Great kill, and that's going to go inbounds. And the Jaguars tie the game up 19-19. Substitutions being made for the Jaguars as they look to close out this set. Up next to serve for the Jaguars, number 4, Chantal Thomas. Jaguars looking for the point and will be delivered. And point will go to Economedes, put them up 20-19. Jaguars with the serve. Set up by the Eagles. And picked up by Economedes. Nearly blocked, but will be awarded to the Jaguars for a 2-point lead now. And Economedes bench fired up as they get closer to winning set number 2. Good serve by the Jaguars. Eagles looking to set it up. Goes a bit out of bounds. Economedes looking to return it, and they do. Eagles with the fake setup. Nicely picked up by Edinburg. Edinburg with the hit, but just too far. Point will go to the Golden Eagles. As the Eagles bench now returns the fire up. And a substitution by the Eagles. Jaguars coach instructing her players to communicate. And served by number 11 by the Eagles, Anali Cruz. Jaguars with the return, and and will be returned by the Eagles. Good sequence there by Hanna. Nicely picked up. Here's the set. And nice kill by number 8 for the Eagles, Sol Guzman, to give the Eagles the point. And the score is tied up yet again, 21-21. Serving for the Eagles, number 11, Anali Cruz. Fake setup will get the Eagles near, close to missing. Oh, not able to return over the net. Will give the points to the Eagles and put them back in the lead. And that'll force the Jaguars to call another timeout. Score is now 22-21. Brownsville Hanna in the lead. Stick with us here live on Real Sports Live Network.
Graduation time. Time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Technical Education, you can graduate from high school with a certificate and or license ready to go to work, debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student ranging from.
And we are back. The score is 22-21 in favor of the Eagles. Nicely slivered by Hanna. And a good return by the Jaguars. Here comes the set. Jaguars with a tip, picked up by the Eagles. Set up in the back, and will be returned nicely. Jaguars with a short return, picked up by the Golden Eagles. Number 8 with the hit, and it's gonna go inbounds for Hanna. Gonna put them up now, 23-21, as the Eagles near themselves to winning game set number 2 here. Great serve by the Eagles, not returnable, and that's going to go to Hanna yet again. The Golden Eagles now with the set point, looking to tie it up 1-1. Serves being made by number 11, Anali Cruz. Let's see how the Jaguars respond, needing 3 points to stay in the set. Set up by the Jaguars. Nice return and good pickup by the Eagles. Short block, picked up by Hanna yet again. Looking to hit the ball over, and they get it done. Jaguars with the set. And the Eagles will send it over the net with their block. Here's the setup. Nearly blocked, and will go to the Jaguars to keep themselves alive. Substitution by the Golden Eagles. Score is now 22-24. Up next to serve for the Jaguars, number 7, Alize Rodriguez. Comes the serve. Nicely picked up by the Golden Eagles. Number 12 with the return, and quickly picked up by Jaguars. Over the net, and that's going to go for Hanna to close out set number 2. Set number 2 go to the Golden Eagles, 25-22. As the players make the rotation, we're going to take a short break for set number 3. Score tied 1-1. We'll be back here live in Real Sports Live Network.
Welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
There's a huge Labor Day sale happening at all 25 Bird Ogden and Fiesta dealerships valley-wide. Shop and save on over 6,000 new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Come find your next new ride today. Think savings, think Bird Ogden. But hurry, sale ends Labor Day Monday.
Looking for epic discounts? Best Reviews is your go-to source for the best deals on top-rated products. From home gadgets to tech, save big with exclusive offers and expert picks. Get the best value with epic discounts by Best Reviews.
Hey Vaqueros fans, I'm Janelle Tanguma.
And I'm Blake Collin. Join us live for every UTRGV home football game for our pregame kickoff show, Vaqueros Nation Tailgate Fiesta.
We're bringing you live coverage, special guests, and fan energy leading up to kickoff.
History will be made right here at Vaquer Stadium on August 30th.
We'll see you at Vaqueros Nation Tailgate Fiesta.
V's up.
Vaqueros Nation Tailgate Fiesta is sponsored by the Bert Ogden Auto Group.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $38,000 to $995 or $28,995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne West Litco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
And here we go, folks, getting set for set number 3. The Economedes taking set number 1 with a score of 25-13, and the Eagles down, I believe, by 5. At one point, it was 16-11 in favor of the Jaguars. Do make a comeback, and with set number 2, 25-22. And the Jaguars getting ready to serve to start set number 3. Jaguars with the nice serve. Eagles pick it up and quickly return it over to the Jaguar side. Get the ball over. Eagles with the set. Nice kill and a good block by the Jaguars. Eagles with the tip, with the set. And get it over, but picked up by Economedes. Eagles with the set, and just goes out of bounds. First point of the third set will go to the Jaguars, as the bench teases the Eagles a little bit on that return. Economedes to serve. Number 2 for the Jaguars, Gabriela Maldonado. Eagles with a short tip, nearly missed by the Jaguars. Do get it over. And the Eagles getting ready for the hit, and gets blocked. And get it over. Eagles setting. Great kill, but a great recovery by the Jaguars, as they're going to send this one over. Nicely picked up by Hanna. And they're just going to send it over. See what the Jaguars draw up. Send it over as well. Nicely picked up for the Eagles, quickly over the net. Nearly blocked by Hanna. Get it over with the setup by Edinburg Economedes. And missed the hit. Point will go to Brownsville, Hanna. And that's going to tie the game 1-1. Eagles getting ready to serve. Next to serve, number 2 for the Eagles, Ale Segura. Good serve picked up by the Jaguars. Eagles looking to return it and miscue the hit, or misproject the hit there. Point will go to Economedes. Up next to serve for the Jaguars, number 3, Angela Cano. Eagles with a poor return. That's going to give Angela Cano an ace for Economedes. That will extend their lead 3-1 now. There's the serve. Hits the net and get it over. Nice hit by the Eagles, keeping that all the way in through. Eagles with the set. Great hit by number 7 by the Jaguars. Eagles able to pick it up and send the ball over the net. Close to the net. Nice block by the Eagles. And gets a double tap, and that will go to Hanna. And a substitution quickly made by the Golden Eagles. Up next to serve number 17, Carla Soto for Hanna. Nicely served by Hanna. Here's the set. Nice block by the Jaguars. That's gonna go. Seems to be small confusion. That is gonna go to the Jaguars, as the officials seem to say that the ball did stay in bounds with the block, with the Eagles not returning it, so that's gonna go to them. That'll put them up 4-2. As officials look like they get together to discuss the last play. And point will be awarded to the Jaguars. 4-2, Jaguars to serve. Up next, number 9 for the Jaguars, Juliana Guevara. Eagles with the kill, missed the block, and the point will go to the Golden Eagles. Nice shot by Karina Cordova. And that's gonna put them up, keep the Eagles close, 3-4. Edinburg misses the return, and point will go to Hanna yet again. And the score is now tied 4-4. As the Eagles on a 2-point run, looking to keep the momentum going. Eagles with a nice serve. Jaguars nicely pick it up. Quick return, Hanna with the set. Nearly blocked. Good execution there by the Golden Eagles, and that's gonna go out of bounds and give Hanna the point. And the Eagles on a 3-point run. And the officials getting together yet again. Maybe having some small miscommunication. And correction, it will be out of bounds. And that's going to go to Edinburg, Economedes. So they'll be making the correction on the scoreboard. And I'll do that myself on my end. So the score should now read 4-5 in favor of the Jaguars. Eagles with the return with the set. And that is going to go out of bounds and will be given to the Jaguars, as they'll be able to extend their lead 6-4. Number 4 for the Jaguars for the serve, Chantel Thomas. Eagles missed it over the net. We'll give it to the Jaguars yet again. Economedes on a 3-point run. Chantel Thomas with the serve. Nicely picked up by the Golden Eagles. Here comes the set. And tip it over. Nicely picked up by the Jaguars. Number 11 with the short head, but gets picked up by the Eagles. Send it over. And gets cleaned up by the Jaguars. Number 7 with the hit. Nicely killed by number 7, Alize Rodriguez. And Economedes on a 4-point run now. Jaguars with the serve. Eagles with a short tip and picked up by number 2, Gabriela Maldonado. Will send the ball over. Eagles with the set. Nicely shot and picked up, but The point will be given to the Eagles. Not sure what the call was, but Eagles will be given the point there, 5-8. And substitution being made by Hanna. Up next to serve for the Golden Eagles, number 7, Caitlin Flores. Oh, nearly blocked by Hanna, and it's going to stay in bounds and give Edinburg and Economedes the lead. And now they're up 9-5. Next to serve for the Jaguars, number 7, Alize Rodriguez. We've been saying her name a lot. Much credit for the points received by the Jaguars by her. We'll keep an eye out for her. And a miscue by the Jaguars will give the points to Hanna. And the Eagles will add their points now to 6. As the Eagles looking to line up, maybe another substitution. Officials double checking to make sure the right person is up next to serve. And next to serve for the Golden Eagles will be number 12, Jolette Osil. Jaguars with the set. Picked up by Hanna. Just missed, got close to the net, not able to be received, and will be given the point to Economedes. Number 10 from Economedes with the serve. Valeria Perez. Eagles missed the tip, and point given to the Jaguars. Economedes starting to build up some momentum as the Eagles get set for the return. Nicely picked up by Hanna with a great hit, but a greater return by the Jaguars as they send the ball over the net and just miss it. Point again for Economedes. And that's going to force the Hanna coach to call a timeout. Score 6-12. Stay with us here live on Real Sports Live Network.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Want to cut the cord and still stay connected? Now you can with the free Valley Central app. No antenna, no hassle, no subscription. Just local news, weather, sports, and original content. Valley Central Plus, now streaming on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV.
And we are back here on set number 3 with Edinburg Economedes with a 12-6 lead over the Brownsville Hanna Eagles. As the Jaguars are looking to serve the next game. And point will go to the Jaguars. Not sure if the Golden Eagles were in the correct position. I think that's what the call is on the court. So point given to the Jaguars for the miscue there. Nice tip by the Eagles. Nicely picked up by the Jaguars as they look to send it over the net and through. Good set up by the Eagles. Picked up by the Jaguars. Number 5 with a nice shot. Good cleanup by the Eagles there. Nicely hit by the Eagles there, but picked up by Economedes. Nearly blocked and nearly caught, but just falls short of the ball, and that point will go to the Jaguars, as they look to extend their lead now on a 5-point run. Not sure what the call is, and it looks like it's in. And now they are on a 7-point run. Great ace there by number 10 of the Jaguars, Valeria Perez. Jaguars with the serve, Eagles with the set. And greatly shot by number 8 for the Eagles, Sol Guzman. Will get the Eagles back on the board here with a score of 7-15 as the Eagles start looking a way to come back here on set number 3. Nicely served and picked up by Edinburg Economedes. Short tip and caught by Hanna, and it's going to go to...
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Ford F-150 with 0% financing, 0 down, no payments for 90 days, plus a free 2-year premium maintenance plan. Payne Rio Grande City Ford and Payne West Laco Ford.
V's up regardless.
And here we go, folks, getting set for set number 4. Set number 1 went to the Jaguars of Edinburg Economedes. Then the Eagles came back, bounced back, and won set number 2 to tie the game 1-1. And then just this third set, the Jaguars of Economedes gets them to a 2-1 lead. Some of the things I noticed so far in the game, lots of great action coming from the players that both coaches told us to look out for. Great work, especially from the Jaguar side, number 7, Alize Rodriguez. And then on the Eagles side, number 9, Karina Cordova. 2 players to definitely look for throughout the rest of this game tonight. Here we go, set 4 underway. The Eagles ready to serve, led by number 11, Anali Cruz. Oh, and a deflection nicely done by the Eagles to start set number 4. Put them up 1-0. As the Jaguars make a good return. Eagles with the set. Nicely blocked by Edinburg, number 9. That's going to be Juliana Guevara with the stop. And that's going to tie the game for us here on set number 4. Economedes with the serve. Nicely hit by the Golden Eagles, but greatly picked up by the Jaguars. Great hit yet again, but is going to go to the Eagles. And that's going to put them up 2-1. I think the call was potential carry there. Eagles lining up to serve number 2, Ale Segura. Nicely hit by Alize. As the Jaguars look to set up yet again. And get the missed block and the point there. Going to tie the game now 2-2. And a substitution being made by Economedes. Next to serve for the Jaguars, number 3, Angela Cano. Score is now 8-3. Up next to serve for the Golden Eagles, we have number 9, Karina Cordova. Looking to extend the lead here. And away we go. And that is going to go out. Great awareness by number 3, Angela Cano, for the Jaguars. Going to push the score now 8-4. And Chantel is going to serve for the Jaguars. Eagles with a good set. Nice hit, but greatly recovered by the Jaguars. Number 7, Alize yet again with the hit. Good block by the Jaguars by number 11, Yvette Hernandez. As Alize looks to hit it and gets deflected. Miscue on the set there will give the points to the Jaguars. And now we have an 8-5 score. One of the concerns I have for the Golden Eagles is the miscommunication there. They've lost some points due to that. Being a bit more verbal could help the Golden Eagles maintain and keep the lead and win set 4 here. The Jaguars able to get it over on the third hit. Hanna with the return. Nearly out of bounds, but picked up by Economedes. Number 11, Yvette Hernandez with the hit. And we just get it over. Shortly butted through. Yvette Alize with the big hit there. And with the short set over the net. There she goes yet again with a powerful hit, but a great block. And there seems to be an injury on the field. Number 11, Anali Cruz. We're going to step aside here shortly. We'll be back here.
V's up regardless.
This summer, it's time to go outside and get some air. Explore a pirate ship. Or go horseback riding on the beach. And you can't forget about all the fun on the bay. South Padre Island has so much to do for the whole family. Book your summer getaway today. Visit sopadre.com.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $38,000 to $995 or $28,995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne West Lico Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
You're not going to want to miss this.
Jeopardy, like the Everest of trivia.
Spit and truth therapy.
What is Equus?
Nitroglycerin. Avignon.
Hyperglycemia.
You got revenge on that category.
Watch Jeopardy weekdays at 6 p.m. on NBC 23.
Father, this is our home. Take a look at what we do.
just joining us, we are still on an injury timeout here on set number 4 between Economedes and Brownsville Hanna. I want to thank y'all for your patience here as we continue to assist our player who's down. Game 1, we did have the Jaguars of Economedes with a 1-point lead, 1-0 lead, and then set number 2, the Eagles bounced back to even it up 1-1. Set number 3, Eagles had a small momentum going, but the Jaguars do end it. And set 4, we currently have the Eagles up 8-6 with an injury timeout. We're going to go to another commercial break, and we'll keep you guys updated on the injury. Stay with us here on Real Sports Live.
Vaqueros Nation, a new weekly show highlighting UTRGV athletics, an exclusive look at football, diving, golf, and more. Saddle up and join Vaqueros Nation, Saturday at 11:30 a.m. on CBS 4.
Elevation, AT4, AT4X, Denali. Case closed. For your GMC, we're professional grade.
Hey Vaqueros fans, I'm Janelle Tanguma.
And I'm Blake Collin. Join us live for every UTRGV home football game for our pregame kickoff show, Vaqueros Nation Tailgate Fiesta.
We're bringing you live coverage, special guests, and fan energy leading up to kickoff.
History will be made right here at Vaquer Stadium on August 30th.
We'll see you at Vaqueros Nation Tailgate Fiesta.
V's up.
Vaqueros Nation Tailgate Fiesta is sponsored by the Bert Ogden Auto Group.
There's a huge Labor Day sale happening at all 25 Bert Ogden and Fiesta dealerships valley-wide. Shop and save on over 6,000 new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Come find your next new ride today. Think savings, think Bert Ogden. But hurry, sale ends Labor Day Monday.
And we're just wrapping up our injury timeout here. Injured by the Golden Eagles, number 11, Nali Cruz, was able to get up with some assistance. Seemed to have been an injury in the leg area. Got attended by a trainer. Was able to be carried to the bench area as both teams getting ready to reset and resume set number 4 here at Brownsville Hanna. The Golden Eagles with a lead here, 8-6. With both teams getting closer to close out set number 4. And both teams, or the officials, making sure both teams are where they're supposed to be lined up in preparations for the serve. Thankfully, wasn't too serious on the injury, and we hope Anali Cruz from Brownsville Hanna is able to restore her health and be back on the court this season, as the Jaguars are now going to serve. And away we go again. Brownsville Hanna with a good set. And nearly with the point as the Jaguars pick it up. Nicely done by number 2, Gabriela Maldonado. Good hit, but just out of bounds. That's going to give the point to Economedes. And we'll get them 1 point closer of tying it up here. Score is now 8-7. Serve will be given to, or by number 4, Chantel Thomas. Good setup by the Eagles, nicely done. Number 7, Alize with a good hit, but picked up by Hanna. Ball gets tipped over. Nicely tipped by Hanna, number 9, Karina Cordova. And the ball will go over. Eagles with the setup. Nicely hit, but quickly recovered by the Jaguars. Number 7, Alize with a great hit and in for Edinburg Economedes. And that's going to tie the game up, 8-8. And that's going to tie it for us here, folks, 8-8. On a great kill by Alize Rodriguez. Serving for the Jaguars, number 4, Chantel Thomas, still with the ball. And a great pickup by number 2, Gabriela Maldonado for the Jaguars. Eagles looking for a good setup and will just tip the ball over. Eagles with a great pickup by number 17 and no communication on the set. Give the Economedes team the lead once again. Chantel, number 4, still with the serve. Will get it through. Eagles with the reverse set. Tipped, but still stays on the Jaguar side. Missed the tip over, and point will go to Hanna. And this is going to tie it 9-9. Substitutions made by Hanna. And we're going to have number 1, Stephanie Cruz, up next to serve for Brownsville Hanna. Here's the serve, nicely set. And a great hit by number 7 from the Jaguars, Alize. As they're just going to hit that over the net. Eagles with the set, with the fake set. Number 2 is going to hit it too far and making it hard to keep the ball going. That's going to go to Hanna with a 10-9 lead now. And Brownsville Hanna doing everything they can to prevent the Jaguars of a lead. Hanna with the serve. Nicely recovered by the Eagles. Number 8, Sol Guzman with the hit. And just hits it over the net. Here's the set. And just going to go over the line. Point will go to the Jaguars. Substitution made by Coach Soto and the Jaguars. Up next to serve, Alize Rodriguez for the Jaguars. Great hit by the Eagles. He's going to lob it over in the net. Number 2 with the set. And a great stop by Hanna. Another great set by the Golden Eagles. And it's going to go too far for the Jaguars to recover. And that's going to go. That point's going to go to Hanna. 11-10. Substitution being made by Coach Soto. And up next to serve for the Eagles, number 12, Jolette Osil. And the serve. And they're just going to hit it over. Nicely recovered by Hanna. Number 8 with the lob, Sol Guzman. And he's going to lob this one over. Greatly picked up by number 3, Caitlin Esparza with the lob over. Eagles getting ready for the deflection. And it's just going to go straight over. Looking to send it over. And too far out. Point will go to Brownsville Hanna. And the bench getting fired up yet again. Number 12, Jolette Seal with the serve. Just going to lob it over the net. Number 12 with the setup. And just misses over the net. Point will go to the Jaguars. And that's going to put them down by 1. Jaguars with a good serve. And will be picked up by Hanna. And that's going to go too far over. And that's going to tie the game now, 12-12. Serving for the Jaguars, number 6, Kitsia Hernandez. Nicely served yet again. Eagles for the attack. A bit too far, easy to recover for the Jaguars. Sol Guzman with the hit and picked up by Kitsia, number 6. Blocked by the Golden Eagles. Nicely cleaned up by the Jaguars, and that's going to keep this sequence going. Sol with a great hit, but just gets tipped and out of bounds. Point goes to Brownsville Hanna. They will keep the 1-point lead in the game now, 13-12 in this 4th set. Next to serve for the Golden Eagles, libero number 3, Caitlin Esparza. Jaguars just get it over the net, nicely done by number 2, Gabriel Maldonado. Eagles spiking it just too far and out. That's going to keep the Jaguars in the game and tied 13 apiece. (13-13) in this 4th set. Both teams showing great physical movement in this game, or in this set. Misses the hit, and that'll go to the Jaguars for a lead now, 14-13. As the Eagles bench trying to motivate their team, stay focused. Nicely hit by number 8 for Hanna. That's going to be Sol Guzman with a great hit. Tie the game back up now at 14 apiece. Substitutions being made by Hanna. That's going to bring up number 2 next to serve, Ale Segura for Brownsville Hanna. Ale with a great serve, picked up by the Jaguars. And that's going to go too far. Great awareness by the Eagles. Another point for Hanna. Scores now 15-14 in favor of Hanna. Still serving for the Eagles, Ale Segura. Great serve in. Great spike, keeps the drive alive. Number 15 with another missed tip. That's going to give the points to the Jaguars to even it up, 15 apiece. Substitutions made by the Jaguars. Up next to serve for Edinburg Economedes, number 3, Angela Cano. Picked up by Hanna, 12 with the set. And a great hit and a great pickup by the Jaguars. Lobs the ball over the net, picked up by Hanna. Here's another great hit, last second consideration. That's going to go out and be given to Economedes for the lead. Hanna with the set. And a miscue by the Eagles is going to give that point to Economedes yet again as they slowly start to come up. And a timeout before any points are added more on the Edinburg side. We're going to take a quick short commercial break and we'll be back here shortly on the BISD channel. Take it there still. And we're back here, folks, with Edinburg Economedes building some momentum here with a 2-point lead, 17-15. Brownsville Hanna trying to keep their composure and making sure this set doesn't slip out of their hands. Economedes to serve, number 7. Correction, number 3, Angela Cano with the serve. Great kill by Hanna, number 9. Karina Cordova with a great hit. Will bring the Eagles just down by 1 as we get some substitutions in. Next to serve for the Eagles, number 17, Carla Soto. Jaguars trying to get the ball over. Just too far, and it's going to go out of bounds. Hanna back in the game, tying it up 17 apiece. Number 17 for the Golden Eagles, Carla Soto with the serve. Number 2 with the fake set. 15 with the return. Nicely picked up by the Jaguars. And it's going to be greatly picked up by the Eagles again. Nice kill. It is going to be tipped and in for Brownsville. Hanna. Nicely done by number 9, Karina Cordova. That's going to put Hanna with the lead, 18-17 here in the 4th set, as the Eagles look to extend their lead. Number 17, Carlos Soto with the serve. Alize is going to hit it just too far for the Jaguars. They think it was tipped, but it's not going to be called, and that's going to go to Brownsville Hanna yet again. 19-17 is the score here, folks. Eagles just needing 6 to force a set number 5. Economedes trying to end it here. It's going to pick it up just too far. Miscommunication by number 6 and number 3 on the Jaguars side. Hanna now at 20 with 5 now left to go in the 4th set. The Golden Eagles on a 4-point run as number 17, Carlos Soto, still serving for the Eagles. Good deflection, but just far out after the deflection. That's going to give the Jaguars the point. And the Eagles trying to keep their players focused, only needing 5. While Jaguars just need 7 for the win. Serving for Economedes, number 9, Juliana Guevara. Eagles with a great putback, picked up by Edinburg, Economedes. Number 7 is going to hit it out of bounds. Great awareness by Hanna. And that's going to give them the point. Timeout is going to be called by Coach Soto and the Jaguars. We're going to take a short commercial break, and we'll be back here shortly on Real Sports Live Network.
Inside Valley Politics, a fresh perspective on Valley, state, and national political issues. Join us as we feature in-depth interviews and original, unbiased reporting on topics important to you. Sunday at 6:30 a.m. on NBC 23.
And we're back from timeout break here in Brownsville, Hanna, where the Eagles have a 21-18 lead here in the 4th set. Eagles needing just 4 points to end this set here, while the Jaguars look to finish it up here with 7 points needed. Good blocking by the Golden Eagles. Get it just over the net, nicely picked up by Hanna. Great hit by number 12, Jolette Seal for Hanna. As they're going to tip it over, and it's, ooh, almost got far out of bounds. They're going to pick it up, the Jaguars, looking for a short drop. They're just going to hit it over. Almost a miscommunication there. Would have given that point to Hanna. Nice putback by the Jaguars. Good set. Send it over the net, and picked up by Hanna. Here's the lob and ball over the net, picked up by Economedes. And there's a call. Point will go to the Jaguars. Might have been a carry, what the officials are calling. And Economedes just down by 2. Substitutions made by both teams as we get near the end of this set. Serving for the Jaguars, number 4, Chantel Thomas. As the Eagles try to make sure that they're lined up here before the next serve. For those of you just tuning in, we're on the 4th set here. Brownsville, Hanna. Economedes taking games or sets 1 and 3. Hanna taking set 2. With just a 2-point margin, Hanna's looking to try to finish up set 4 with a win. As the Jaguars continuing to fight to end the match. Here's the set from the Jaguars. Nicely picked up by Hanna. Quick putback. Hanna's going to set it up with a good tip and picked up by Economedes. Number 12 with the set. Looks like they're just going to hit it over, and they do. Up high and picked up. Economedes with the set. Number 11 with a nice hit, but quickly picked up by number 12, Joletto Seal. Good hit. Get it over the net by the Jaguars. Nicely done here. Lobbed over by Hanna. And here comes the next hit by the Jaguars. Get the lob over the net, and they will get the point. And that's going to bring the Jaguars just down by 1. We are now in the 20s, folks. Eagles needing 4, Economedes needing 5. And a great putback from that serve. Number 7, Economedes with great power gets the point for the Jaguars. Is going to tie the game now, 21-21. Alize Rodriguez with a great hit. Hanna with a great hit picked up by the Jaguars. And there's Alize yet again with the power. Gonna get another one through and give the Jaguars the lead now, 22-21. That's gonna force Coach Hagman and the Eagles to call a timeout. 22-21, Economedes with the lead. We'll be back here shortly, live on Real Sports Live Network.
This summer, it's time to go outside and get some air. Explore a pirate ship. Or go horseback riding on the beach. And you can't forget about all the fun on the bay. South Padre Island has so much to do for the whole family. Book your summer getaway today. Visit SoPadre.com.
And we are back here in the BISD channel. Edinburg Economedes now with the lead, 22-21. As Brownsville Hanna tries to find a way to keep themselves alive in this 4th set to force set number 5. Hanna lobbing over the net, makes a few players fall and sent back to their side. Hanna with the lob over, nicely done. As they set up for number 7, Alize with a great hit, missed the tip, would have gone out had they not touched it, and that's gonna go to Economedes, and they'll be up 23-21. Only 2 points needed left to seal the deal here. Serving for the Jaguars, I believe, is number 1. Correction, number 4, Chantel Thomas still. While the Jaguars on a run here, missed the tip, and that'll go to the Jaguars. Match point here for Economedes, 21-24. Hanna only needing 3 to at least keep it close. Hanna with the missed tip, and is going to get the lob over. Economedes getting ready to end it here, and not just yet. Hanna with the return now. Will lob it to keep it safe. Economedes with the set for Alizé, and is going to force them to end the match here with the final score. Edinburg Economedes 3-1, and set 4 ending 25-21. Great match we had here tonight here at Brownsville. Hanna, Economedes will be leaving tonight with a victory on a set score 3-1. Great work by the team. And of course, our player of the match for this one will be number 7, Alizé Rodriguez, with 2 back-to-back kills just nearing the end there. We want to thank everyone for